What's up, everybody? I know it's been a long time since I last uploaded a video, and most of my videos are just like random funny snippets of things that I would do with my friends, but this time I'm going to do the first review I have ever done on a video game, and this game I have been absolutely obsessed with. Now, if you're wondering why I'm wearing an eye patch, I hurt myself. Ow. Now, it's not permanent. It'll heal, but whatever. Let's get into it. Grayzone Warfare is one of those games that immediately makes you want to believe in it. On paper, it has everything. Tactical realism, beautiful environments, tense firefights, PvEVP, extraction gameplay. And if you only want to do PvE, you absolutely can. And it's actually really fun. Both sides are really fun. And the kind of slow, methodical pacing that should reward patience, teamwork, and smart decision making. It's not trying to be a casual shooter, and honestly, this is part of what makes it appealing. But reviewing Grayzone Warfare is complicated because the game itself is only part of the experience. The system, the performance, the gunplay, the missions, the atmosphere all matter. But so does the community surrounding it. A game like this lives or dies by the people playing it, especially when communication, cooperation, and trust are such a big part of the design. So before I even get into the mechanics, the weapons, the map, or the future potential of the game, I think it is important to start with the community, because in Grayzone Warfare, the players are not just background noise. They directly shape whether the experience feels immersive, rewarding, frustrating, or completely exhausting. So I did go into the game and I asked random players what their thoughts were about the community and the gameplay, and this is what they said.
I really haven't dealt much with the community this wipe, but I know in previous wipes they've always been pretty good, at least as far as helping you out. You know, like that's why they brought the donation box. How long have you been playing the game for?
I've actually had this game since day one.
Okay, so then yeah, you remember like in 0.1 they didn't have a donation box. They just had that little crate usually by like in the command center, and people just drop shit in there all the time. But that. I still notice like a lot of people are like going out of their way to helping. I don't play PvP much. I haven't done any of the tier 3 POIs yet. Overall though, I think the community's always like they're pretty helpful, especially in the PvE side of things where there's no harm in shooting or you can't hurt other people, so they're just like might as well help regardless of faction.
Yeah. There's actually one thing I really like about the PvE aspect. I've noticed just today alone that a bunch of people came together to try to take over this one compound that was riddled with enemies, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is so cool.
Yeah, I remember yesterday when the servers went down, like I got in right as they came back up, and at least on my side in Crimson, everyone was like, oh, let's hit Midnight Sapphire, let's hit Fort Nerith, and we'll all share the loot over there.
That's awesome.
It was like a group, there's like a group of like 15 of us. I was like, I got shit to do, but you guys have fun.
Now that right there, I've never heard of anything that awesome. A bunch of people coming together regardless of their faction to loot together, to fight together. That is so awesome. Now, I'm going to show you some more interviews that I've done with a bunch of other randoms and with some of my friends too. Here we go.
All right, so by and large, I've only worked with inside of this company, but we are pretty good for the most part. We get some trolling every now and again, but that's normal. But I've had no issues, and people are always willing to help.
That's what I really, really love about this game. Like most of the games I've played, people would always be to themselves. They would just not even look your direction. But from my own experience, I've seen so many people just help each other, even if everybody's missions are different.
That's the beauty of it. But yeah.
So I'm going to keep this nice and short. This is my buddy Killrun. He always likes to get his keybinds ready before he gets into a game, so I'll try to cut out that part. But yeah, here we go. Where the fuck? Oh, this is Killrun.
Hello.
And I'm going to be showing him how to play this game. Now, he already has experience in extraction shooters with Tarkov and Arena Breakout and all those other games. So this should be relatively easy for him, I hope.
Yeah.
All right, so you got all your keybinds ready?
No.
I could have sworn he told me he got them ready. So after he got his keybinds ready, we went out, got a couple hours in, and I asked him, as a former Tarkov player, what does he think of this game? And this was his answer.
Overall, it is a little slower pace in movement, but I don't mind it that much. I actually do like it a lot better.
Honestly, yeah. For me, it's everything I ever wanted, like in Tarkov, like the open world, the no time limits, and on top of that, it not only does it scratch my Tarkov itch, it also scratches my Arma itch.
It's like it does everything that we want Tarkov to do without mods.
Yeah, seriously. Like, you have any idea how annoying it is to fucking download what is it called?
SP Tarkov?
SP Tarkov, just to fucking cant your iron sights? Not cant your sights or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking this, like, by default. And in Arma, you also have to add the mod, the cant your sights. With this, like, you get it. You get it instantly. Freaking, you could be all operator as fuck with this. So yeah. Overall, apart from what you have said so far about the game, like, what do you truly think? Like, give me the full rundown. Like, what do you feel like can be worked on, and what do you like about the game?
Some of the zoom features for some of the scopes can be a little better.
Yeah,
I get how I get why they set it up this way. It's to keep it from being not used when you don't want it to be.
Yeah. All right, now I'm going to show you the opinions of my buddy Ghost and a random that me and Killeron happened to run into. And after that, I'm going to give my personal opinion of both the community and the gameplay. So this is my buddy Ghost. I don't know what Kozak is, but it sounds really badass. I do have one question for you though. You've played a lot of extraction shooters before, right? How would you compare this one compared to the other ones that you've played?
Do I have to keep this PG?
No, I mean, just as long as you don't say, like, anything that'll get me demonetized.
It gets my dick so fucking hard.
I'm actually okay with this. Fuck, man. Honestly, yeah. Like, this is everything I've ever wanted in an extraction shooter. This is what I wanted Tarkov to be originally, but...
We don't talk about that trash.
Okay,
right?
Fair enough. I also had this game since it came out, but, like, honestly, I did have a few issues. It felt a little unoptimized for me in the beginning, but ever since the patch, like, I felt like it has been significantly more stable.
Oh yeah, no, when I say I played from the start, I haven't been playing from the start because I wanted it to cook. And I saw everything that .4 dropped, I was like, holy fuck, they cooked. And here I am.
They absolutely fucking cooked. And I'm seeing more and more people. The community is amazing. People have been giving me money and
He said
guns.
community, where's fucking drinks? I need something to drink, he said community.
No,
if
but
you watch the unsubscribed podcast, you understand.
I fucking haven't seen the most recent one.
Well, no, because every time they say the word community, they drink.
Fair enough. I haven't seen Unsub in a while. What was I gonna say? No, but like seriously, like anytime I talk to like any other type of people,
Hold up, why'd you cough before you said people?
because I didn't want to say community.
You said it anyway.
I said it anyway. All right, take another drink. Like anytime I've spoken to like anybody else from like let's say the ABI community, the Tarkov community, freaking Arma, especially Arma. Sometimes people get their panties in a bunch, and they're like, "Oh, why don't you know this already? Oh, look at this fucking noob!" Like, freaking in this one at least, people actually sit down with me. They have sat down with me and they taught me things, and I've returned the same favor to other people. Like I've donated guns, money, knowledge. I fucking love this game. All right, so how long have you played this game?
I would say a little bit after the launch.
A little bit after the launch, and like given the changes that we've had, like from launch all the way up until .4, would you say the improvements are better, or like would you say that there's things that could be done better?
I would say that the improvements are better, especially with the AI, just because the AI used to just have aimbot. You used to be like up in the woods and they just one tapped you in the head and you don't even know where they were.
Yeah.
It's like That gives off like Tarkov level of aimbot from the AI.
Yeah, I remember that. Sometimes I run into that rarely, but now it's like significantly less than before.
I would also say that I do like the option of all the LPVOs and the magnifiers that they added to the game in this update. It makes the game seem a lot more kind of balanced and CQB friendly, because in the past it wasn't really that CQB friendly, but now it is. I will say, coming from a thing, it does sound like that the makers are actually listening to the feedback and not actually blowing it off like what other kind of big corporations does.
That's actually one of the main reasons why I ended up playing this game as much as I have. This has everything that I wanted Tarkov to be, truthfully.
I would definitely say, for me, PvE is a lot different than PvP. I would definitely say that if you're talking about PvP review, one of the things that they need to change is the liking of people being able to drop mortars onto a car.
I see.
I mean, like, it's fun, but also at the same time, whenever, like, it's actually called in by a friendly, then it's not so fun.
Understandable. Well, thank you so much for your time, and I really appreciate you taking the time out of your life to actually talk to me.
No, that's fine.
I'm kidding. I have this asshole right here.
Thanks, asshole.
So I did have some more people, but unfortunately some of those files did get corrupted. If you're watching this video and you know you got interviewed, I am terribly, terribly sorry. And I really hope to make it up to you. If anything, I am writing more review videos, and this video is only going to be part 1 of many review videos that I want to do. Today, I'm just going to be talking a little bit about the community. The overall gameplay, however, that's going to be separated into different parts. So with this review, I'm going to give my personal opinion, starting with the community. When I first got into this game many, many years ago, a random person walked up to me and he's like, hey, you, take this backpack. And I'm like, all right, what do I do with this backpack? It's a really big backpack, and he gives me a crap ton of money. He gives me a crap ton of guns, and I'm just like, oh my god, I have been blessed with firepower. And I've never spoken to this guy ever in my life. He just walked up to me, and after that, many years later, after I came back to this game, after not playing it for a very long time, because I did feel like it was undercooked a little bit, I did feel like the optimization wasn't all that great, I took a break from it. When I did finally come back, I felt like I was welcomed with open arms. I also got the supporter edition because I felt like it was finally worth it. Not only did I get a crap ton of guns that you unlock much later in the game, I felt like I was supporting the devs, and I felt like they absolutely deserved the extra bit of money. People started flocking to me, even though I had the supporter edition, kept giving me money, kept giving me guns. I would ask them for favors, like, hey, can you get me this suppressor for my M4? Some of them would literally just be like, all right, how many suppressors do you want? Or they just wouldn't even bother taking my money because I offered to pay them. I actually offered to pay them, and they're like, no, don't worry about it, because I found out that a lot of them already have $1 million or more. How the fuck do you have $1 million already? There is one thing that makes me a little bit upset, though. There is one little thing that makes me upset. Before, when this game first came out, I was Earthquake. And then there was a wipe. Like 2 years later, whenever that wipe was, I create a new character. And then I'm like, oh no, I have to create a new name because the name Earthquake was already taken. Somebody took my name. So I'm literally just waiting. I'm waiting for the day that happens. I can get my name back. My name's no longer Earthquake in game. It's Eastwind. And if you find me, I will be as nice as everybody else was to me. And if you do find me in game, I'm Mithras, and I will return the same kindness to you that everybody has to me. I already have, actually. I have been building random people M4s, I have been getting people ammo, throwing them a little bit of money here and there, because when you receive from the community, you can't help but give back as well. It's a really nice, warm feeling. And this is definitely one of those games that I will absolutely keep playing. Now, as I mentioned, this is only part 1, so there will be more videos. There will be more breakdowns of every little thing. Next video, I'm going to break down the gameplay, and I'm going to show some in-game footage of me and a couple of people, even some randoms that I've met. Hopefully, I'll have it out by either next week or the next 2 weeks. Everybody have a great day. Thank you for stopping by, and please help me out. Like, subscribe. Have a good one, everybody.